Okay, just give me a second. How many of you need machines? Can you just let me know? I'll just create those many. Okay. Can somebody just share the screen? So, Arshi, can you just share your screen, please, once? I'll just let you know how you can access it.
Sure. Are you able to see my screen?
Yeah, just open your browser and just go to cloud.google.com. Just log in over here. Just say get started for free. Okay, just say switch account. Just I've shared the email ID on the chat here, just, and the password on chat. Okay, just go to just click on the three bars on the side next to Google Cloud. And just click compute engine, VM instances. Yeah, and just click on SSH on the first machine, focal 1 VM. Or just allow the pop-up. I think it's not a line.
It's raining outside.
Oh, it's taking my.
It's raining.
Just close this. Just close this. Just
Yeah.
click SSH again. Just click on SSH. Don't say open in a new window.
Open it now. Okay.
Just click on SSH.
Yeah. Open.
On SSH. Cool. That should work for you. Anybody else need machines? They just let me know, please.
Thanks, I'll answer.
Folks, anybody else? All right. Okay. Let's start then. Okay, so what this is for people who haven't done any of the setups. So I'm just going to start from scratch. the first thing that you need to run is sudo apt update. Just run this command on your screen, please.
For the cloud instance also, do we need it?
I'm sorry.
For cloud instance also?
Yeah. And for everybody else, just open this link out. So the first command that I've run is sudo apt update from there. If you open this link, you need to basically just follow all the steps.
I have Docker beforehand. I don't know which Docker. Just I think.
That's okay. If you're just running a command, so if you just run systemctl status docker, just see what it output it gives you, if it's running or if it's not running.
It started. Docker is there. I don't know what version.
That's
Just checking.
if as long as docker is there, then we don't need anything else.
Yeah. Does the apt install Docker also should do the trick, right? I mean, this is quite a bit of.
It does do the trick, yeah, but we need the docker c in compose to run. So
Okay.
compose basically doesn't get installed with that.
Okay. I installed Docker Compose separately.
Yeah, because we need docker compose to run.
Okay.
Mhm. For those of you who have docker installed already, uh, you can follow the setup on this link. You need to basically just go to installation, and step 1 is something which you already have, so you can just start from step 2, 3 and 4. That's all you need to do.
Dhruv, do we need to configure that sudo stuff also, like running command without sudo?
No, not required.
Okay.
So I've just finished the first command. I'm running the second one now. Okay, so I've run the second command as well and the third. Now I'm just adding the Docker repo to the apt sources. Okay, and how many of you already have the Docker installed on your system and are proceeding to the TRAM setup?
I'm doing it. So we need to update the Docker Compose file
On which steps of a TRAM or what?
for TRAM.
Uh, yeah, you'll basically do a git pull in that, right? So in the tram part, once you download the docker compose.yaml file via the curl request, you don't need to change anything apart from that. You can just do a docker compose up.
So I did it. I curl it, and after that, when I'm firing the command Docker Composer, it's not working.
What
No.
what the error is it giving you?
Command Docker Compose not found can be installed with. Okay, I need to install this also.
Yeah, before you do that, if you have Docker and Docker Compose installed, then you can move to the tram one. Otherwise, I've given you the link for Docker and Docker Compose to be installed first.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So after you finish the first Docker CD setup, then you have to go do the Docker Compose setup as well, which I'm just sending you the link if you want again. Okay, so for now, I've finished the Docker setup. I'm just heading to the Docker Compose setup. So, so my Docker Compose is also done.
So in my case, Docker status when I'm running the command, it's showing up active and running. But when I'm firing Docker compose up command,
Mhm.
it's showing error couldn't connect to the Docker daemon at HTTP plus Docker localhost.
Just restart your Docker container once and then try.
Just use sudo. Maybe you don't have AG
Yeah.
permission.
Or first restart it and try. If that doesn't work, then just try sudo and see if it works.
And if you add that AG command, right, possibly it'll work.
Okay.
Otherwise, use sudo.
Okay.
So use sudo,
I,
it'll work.
I, I fired with sudo. It seems working. Like it's doing some extraction. Thanks.
I got the password from the compose file.
Yeah, I'm just doing that as well. Just take- Because once everything is done, you should be seeing a screen like this basically running. People who are seeing the screen, just wait on this. People who are not seeing the screen, just let me know. So in sum total, I've just installed Docker, then I've installed Docker Compose, and then just did the tram uh, Docker Compose up with sudo on that.
I actually installed Docker and then I did the tramp one. Now I'm doing the
Sorry, I can't hear you. Your voice is very faint.
okay. Can you hear me now?
Much better.
Yeah, I was saying that I first installed Docker and then directly installed the tramp. But right now I'm installing Docker Compose.
Okay,
So
that's okay. Docker Compose is just hardly a 2 minute setup.
yeah, I'm
Yeah,
just working on that.
sure. I'm waiting. I'm just waiting here for everybody. Then we'll discuss this. Anybody else requires a machine or something, please let me know. In case you don't, that's fine if you're doing it on your system. In case you require a machine, let me know, please. Archie, for you, when you install, I mean, open your tram dashboard, it will be on your public IP on port 8000. And
Okay.
your
Okay.
this public IP, I will just
Okay.
give you.
Atul, I'm getting some error 404.
Can you just share your screen, please? Whoever's getting an error, can you just share your screen, please?
Aman, can you share your screen?
Yes, yes, sure. You guys see my screen?
Yeah.
Yeah, see it now.
This is the error I'm getting.
Your Docker service is up. Systemctl status Docker.
Yeah.
Status Docker.
Yep.
It's up. Okay.
Can you just curl the file again, what you've downloaded? Just curl the file once again.
Yeah, is it there in the same folder? If you just see, do ls and see if that file is there locally. Okay. So do a sudo docker compose up. Change the permission
Ping
of that
Google,
file.
just ping google.com once and check. It's saying that the service name 404.
Yeah. Maybe like what is there? Like cat it and see what is there. Docker compose.
Either the file is not downloaded properly or there's some issue.
Yeah. So that it's not downloaded.
Just download that curl, just run the curl command once again.
Uh,
Just hit Control R curl. CURL. Just type curl. Just run this without sudo. It should work. Okay, you can run it with sudo also. Doesn't make a difference. But just run. Just catch the file now.
Just run it without sudo.
Uh, uh, just one second. Just copy this command again and just run it once. Just hit Control C. Just copy the command again and just run it as is.
okay.
This is the Docker compose file. Yeah, just run it again. I don't think that copied. So basically, it should be coming from GitHub, not Docker compose.
Like,
No, I'm
It
saying
has
just
to be
copy it from the site again.
oh, okay.
I don't.
.yml extension is missing. Just put an extension.
So the whole URL is incorrect. Yeah, this is the Docker.
Yeah. Oh, okay. The whole URL.
This is the Docker compose URL. It's not the tram URL.
Uh,
That one I actually ran here. That is done. That's what I said. Like first I did the Docker, then I did the
Just
tram, and
just
this
run
one.
the
I'll just ping that. You just run that command.
Just run the tram command again, the curl one, because I think your Docker compose file has got overridden.
Yeah, I have sent a command. That second one.
Yeah,
Second one. That one.
just
That
run
is.
this. Yeah, just run it. No, it's still not copied. This is still the Docker compose file.
I've sent it on chat. Just see, just copy it from there maybe. It's not copying the whole thing.
Yeah, this one. Just cat the file and check now. Nope. Just ping google.com once. This is your net connected.
Yeah, I'll send you that file by chat. Huh? Don't worry. It's too much of.
Dhruv, in my case, like in the Google Cloud instance,
Mhm.
it is running, but I'm not able to access it. It's showing as listening at HTTP 0000800, whatever the IP you have given, and it's showing as a bad request.
Just one second.
Yeah.
You're on VM1, right?
Yes. I think IP is correct because request is reaching. I can see the logs. The request is coming, but showing invalid HTTP host data.
Yeah.
Do you want me to share this thing?
I'm just taking. I'm just not.
Okay.
Aman, I've sent you that file.
Yeah.
Arshay.
So I'm just checking your machine out. Give me a second.
I think you need to just allow the host. That's what it's showing. Right.
Yeah, I'm just doing that, then setting that up in the Docker proxy. So from what do you call otherwise I've allowed everything. That's not a problem. Just when I'm hitting a curl on localhost on that machine, it's working, but if I'm hitting it on the IP, it's not working because it's not forwarding that request. So just give me 1 second. The setting.
Sure. Sure.
Yeah, maybe security group, you may have to open that port, no?
On security group, the port is open, but on the Docker proxy, that needs to basically be forwarded. It's bound to localhost. It's not bound to the public IP hotspot. Okay, so your issue is basically on the Django file where allowed hosts are not allowed. I'll just add that in and do it. Just give me like some time. I'll just start off everybody and I'll do that then for you.
Okay. Sure.
So your request is landing on port 80 also, but your in your Django allowed host, we need to add the host name because you're not accessing it from local. So if you run a curl request on that machine, it works, but if you're hitting it from external, it doesn't work. So we'll just make fix that. Just give me like some time.
No problem.
Okay. For the rest of you, do you have the screen for TRAM open?
got it.
Anybody else facing any issues?
I messed up. It's not working for me.
Sorry?
I messed up. It's not working for me. I don't know what's
No,
wrong.
no, you just do a Docker compose on the file, same file, it will work.
Okay, if there's still people who are doing the setup, then I'll just fix Archie's machine as well. So I'll give you 5 more minutes.
Aman,
Mhm.
share the screen. It will come up. It's not difficult.
Share my- I don't know. It's not even copying from here. I have to manually type it.
No, no, you have the Docker file, Docker compose
Just
file.
open the Chrome on that browser itself and type tram and just use the same GitHub link, right? Then you can copy it locally into the machine.
No, that file I have given, right?
Yeah. Yes. File I have.
Open. Uh, no, download it. Yeah. Go. Yeah. Where is it? You already downloaded?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. You just start. You can start Docker compose from here itself. Command line. No, command line and just say Docker compose up. That's it. Wherever the file is.
From here, you're saying?
No, no. In the terminal, go to the CD.
You start from here only. Yeah. Sudo Docker compose up. Ah, you don't have sudo at all.
Hey, he's using window machine, right? He should go to his Linux machine, right?
Oh, yeah, you need Linux, right? Or do
Ah,
you have? Okay, do you have? You are running this from your Windows machine?
So the problem here is this is a Linux machine here on the right side, and I'm not able to drag these files over here.
you can't.
SCP you do, no? You
Uh,
have.
why don't you just open the GitLab link on this
Yeah,
browser itself?
no, do one thing. You you do a VI, copy that content. That's it. You do. Oh, go to your this one command line. Go to your command line. Go to command line. VI space. What is the file name? You put any file name. Docker compose.yml. Docker compose.yml. Yeah, just press press I.
Yeah.
No, you are not in a insert mode. Oh, you are insert mode. Okay, you paste that
Just
content.
DD first.
DD you do and paste that content.
No.
No, no,
Escape, then DD,
no, no,
and then
no.
press I.
But the file content is actually I won't be able to paste it here. That's what I'm saying.
Why
You
not?
can't. It's a
Yeah,
VM, right? Ranjit, it won't work. Copy pasting won't work.
this is
Yeah.
not working here. This is my host, and the file is
So
downloaded on my host.
he's using window machine. Teams here is using on Windows, and that says Linux Ubuntu VM. So just go
Yeah.
for the same download. Okay, change the folder, make a different folder, whatever you have done, clean it, and then download it. It should not be a problem. Just oh no, just type escape and then W or Q. Then only will it exit.
Escape Q exclamation you do.
I-
Kill that
Okay.
terminal. Kill that terminal.
Yeah, kill the terminal one. Just
I'll do a
Open
setup.
another terminal. Yeah, terminal.
Now that file is also not there.
Yeah, then just get it right. Just follow the documents. Mm,
Are you doing git install here?
No, I'm just Docker Compose I'm doing for now.
He has sent one link. So check the chat. Open it.
Then I'll work with you, Aman.
Docker compose is just a one command, right?
Yeah,
Sanjeev?
yeah, right.
Sudo apt-get install Docker compose.
Go down, no? Just you can do that also. Sudo apt install Docker Compose.
Sudo apt install Docker hyphen compose. Just type into your sudo apt space install space Docker hyphen compose. Enter. The password. Yes, Y. Enter. It will work. Yep. Now download. Now curl that file docker.compose and fire that docker compose up command. That's it.
Yeah, curl that file, that whatever curl you were doing.
Ah,
Copy
go
that command.
go to that link which
No, I pasted it in the chat
you
also.
can't
Copy.
copy it. That's a problem. You can't copy it. Okay.
Okay. No,
Oh,
not this, not this. In the
oh, open
one
your
step
Gmail or something where you
tram
If you
can.
tram
if you go in your um,
tram.
if you go in your VM machine and open the link,
On
just
VM,
open your Firefox browser in your VM.
here it
Yeah,
is.
just type tram
Tram down.
GitHub. Yeah, just hit enter. Yeah, just click on this. Now just go down, copy this from here.
Second, yeah. Remove that dollar in the front, no?
There's a
Dollar.
dollar which is not required
Yeah.
right at the
Just
starting.
just remove that dollar. Yeah, you got it. Now Docker Compose up. Sudo you put Docker Compose. Hmm.
It's saying user local bin Docker Compose not found.
By default path is
Just try
different.
running it without sudo once. Oh, where did you install it? Just check that. Is Docker command available here? Just check.
If you want me to check the
Docker
Docker,
PS. Just type Docker PS.
And, just whatever you have on the left side, no, DigitalOcean, whatever we can see, you use this only for use. This you DigitalOcean Docker Compose install. Go to your browser. Yeah, DigitalOcean Docker Compose install. No, Docker Compose. Open that link. Go down. Yeah, copy it. First one. Yeah. second one. Yeah, now you say sudo docker compose up. It's done. So you're done now. So in the Docker Compose, you'll see username, password. You go to this particular machine, localhost, and you'll be able to log in.
It's just
Let it complete.
yeah.
I think, Dhruv, we can go ahead now. I think it will come up now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for one more minute. I'm almost done with the other machine as well. Just give me one second.
How to confirm if Docker is installed at system?
System to systemctl status Docker. I've sent you the command.
Actually, just try your machine should be working now.
Yes, Dhruv, it's working. It's asking username and password.
The username password is in the docker compose.yaml file itself. Just cat that file, you will see it there.
Sure.
Okay. For everybody else who is this running for you now, or are you still facing some error? Can just wait another minute.
Yeah.
Start. Okay, for everybody else who this is running, can you just go on Google and just search for any threat intelligence report, anything, FireEye, anything else, whatever you want, for any APT group or anything else, whatever you think is good, just download a PDF file and just keep it with you, or an HTML file, whatever.
I'm getting this error now.
Whatever. Just share your screen. No space left on device. Wow.
No, this we cannot resolve.
uh, why don't you just use the machine that I'm giving you? For
Okay.
now, it'll be easier. Just it won't take you too long to get the setup also up and running. I'll just share the. So just open cloud. Just share your screen. Just open cloud.google.com on your machine. You can open it on your Windows machine itself. You don't need to go to the VM now. Yeah.
get started for free?
Uh, just click on the user right on top where your user is. Yeah, just switch the account. Just log in with the username password I've shared on the chat. Just scroll up a little bit, you'll find it. There you go. Just click on cloud.google.com on top. Yeah, just click on console. Just switch your account again. You're on the default account. Yeah, click on console. Just go to on the top right. Just click on the three bars. Sorry, top left. My bad. Click on compute engine and then VM instances. Okay. For the second one, just click on SSH. Yeah. Once you get these key, once you're inside, just set this up. It'll take you not more than 5 minutes to reach till TRAM.
Okay, okay.
Just install Docker Compose, and TRAM.
I'll do that.
Before you do Docker Compose up, in the Docker Compose.yaml file, there's a value called allowed hosts. So just change that to in brackets and just make that star. When you're doing the Docker Compose up, just let me know. Just share your screen for 2 minutes and then I'll let you know. Okay, so I just took this report, I downloaded it, and all I did here was upload report, and I just uploaded that file, and it's basically come here. Once you do that, you can just click on analyze, and just wait till you're here. So all I've done is again downloaded any report randomly, went to upload report, selected the report, and just added this here and waited for the status to come in reviewing. Once you're here, let me know, please. Aman, just let me know once you do a Docker compose up command before launching TRAM. I'll just get that modified so that you can access it
Sure.
from the browser. Actually, for you, the file you might need to do a curl download and download it on the, I mean, use the download the file via command line since you don't have desktop access. So just use a curl command and download it. In case you're unsure, just let me know.
For what? Um, any sample reports?
Just share your screen once again.
I'm able. Okay,
So
just
for any report that you're downloading, you will just need to do the command line and then
no,
basically
I can do it, right? I just
you
did
can upload it.
some.
Fine. Perfect. 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 Okay. I thought that it didn't have permission. It's fine. Thanks.
No,
Cool.
no.
My bad.
Queued for a long time. Going to some. Is it going to some other place to get this
No,
analyst system?
it just downloads the file. That's all it does, and it just parses it and runs it through an ML.
Is the ML running locally?
Yeah, it's running in one of the container. You can explore it till then. Just click on ML admin over here, and you'll see how it's working. What kind of sentences is it using to detect? Just click on ML admin, and you'll come to know how it's detecting it. What the thresholds are. You can change this also, but these are the models that it's using, so you can just click around and play around with it.
So how do I know which report is being worked on? And
So once you put it in, it will come on reviewing over here, right? Reviewing means that it hasn't been worked on yet.
okay, so the ML report right now it is bootstrap training data.
Okay, so for that you just take any report and click on upload report and just upload this report here. Just download any PDF file for any report. I just went to FireEye and download anything, and then just download it in your system and upload this here.
Yeah, I did that. Now the point is that ML admin, is it doing something right now?
So if it's done, it will come under reviewing. Just share your screen once. Yeah, if it's come under reviewing, that means it's done the part. So just click on analyze. Yeah, now just click on this one which you're seeing right on top. Okay. So now just keep scrolling down. Keep coming down, keep coming down. Scroll further. On the left hand side, yeah, on the left hand side, you will see that it hasn't mapped a technique. Just come down. Keep scrolling down on the left. You should see some numbers. So you see that number one, right? So just click on that. So it's again discovered a TTP here. Just keep coming down. Yeah, just click on any of the one where you have one coming up. Just come down again where you have and vectors. So this basic mapping is basically happening via the ML at the backend. Just try a couple of reports. Try like 5, 6 reports. Just upload them and see what kind of results it's giving you. Then I'll explain to you what it's basically doing.
Okay.
So I reached the point where I have to.
Aman, sorry, you said something. I couldn't hear you very well.
Yeah, just
Okay.
reach that point
Okay.
where I have
Just
to
just
write the
type.
code.
Just edit the file docker compose.yaml once. Yeah. Now just come to allowed hosts and just make that into a bracket open star bracket close. Yeah, just save this file and now you can do the Docker Compose up.
Okay, I forgot how to save it. It's just Control S, right?
Sorry, Aman, I can't hear you very well. If you're saying
Yeah,
something.
I just forgot how to save it. Not used to
Press
this Linux.
escape. Press
You're in
escape.
VI, right? Just press escape colon W.
Escape you do.
Colon
Call.
W. Colon
Escape.
WQ, sorry.
Escape file, and then you'll get write and quit. That is W and Q.
Okay, okay. I think I saved it now. I want to escape it now.
So should be colon Q.
Escape you do, and then you'll see the two dot, and then you do
Yeah,
escape.
I did escape. I'm not seeing it.
No, no, you didn't do escape.
That's okay. Just type it. Just type escape colon WQ hyphen. Sorry, exclamation. That's it.
No, 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 no.
You are at insert mode.
Just
Yeah,
type. Just go to
you, do-
escape. Okay.
you use Nano, man. Nano will be easier
Just
for
do
you.
escape once and just type ZZ.
You
Do not
already.
delete that file. I mean,
Yeah,
You
just
not
leave
already.
it.
escape.
You already messed up a static double C.
You use Nano when you're not comfortable with.
That's okay. Just type escape. Forget everything. Type escape. Yeah. Now type WQ exclamation and enter.
No, nothing worked.
Just type double Z. Anything working out?
Escape CC.
Okay. You are in escape mode only, na? Just type colon
Okay,
colon
colon
WQ
WQ.
exclamation enter.
Oh, finally.
You cat it
Yeah.
now.
Now just run the Docker Compose command.
Yeah, good. Go ahead.
Docker Compose up. That's all. Sudo Docker Compose up. I think you put the colon somewhere.
My God.
Just curl the file again, and just this time just use Nano or something. Which
Use Nano. Use Nano. Don't use VI.
just curl the file again. Yeah,
This is the one, right?
yeah.
Okay. Curl the file and
Say
now.
Nano and Docker Compose YML.
Now just change the allowed hosts. Just come down.
Star.
In colon, just make them in semicolon. In quotes, sorry.
Okay.
It has to be in quotes. Yeah, save and exit.
Control X.
Okay.
Control X. It will say yes. Save. Yes. Y up. Yes. Enter.
Yeah. Now just run the Docker Compose up. Sudo.
Oh. Okay. Failed to execute script Docker Compose.
Your Docker, I don't think is running. Just check.
Okay.
Ouch. Did you run the Docker setup?
Yes. I don't know what's happening.
So just systemctl start, right? Start Docker daemon. Come on.
Should have said not running. I mean, if it's saying service could not be found, that's different.
Oh, okay. Okay, so it means it's not yet installed.
Just hit Control C and run the command with sudo. The earlier command that you ran, just hit up arrow. Just add sudo at the start. Yeah, not installed.
My God.
Just run the setup again.
Okay, no worries. I'll do it.
Sure.
Just
Okay.
waiting.
All right. For those of you who have uh, reached, where's my Ubuntu screen on? Yeah. For those of you who have reached here, ouch. Okay. Uh, so basically, what RAM helps us do is that if there are multiple reports that exist, which are talking different languages, and you don't know what technique or what tactic it's talking about, what RAM helps us do is that we can take such reports and use the ML in RAM to basically map those reports out for us. As a user, how you would manually do it is that you would have to go through it and start mapping all TTPs. What RAM does is it basically at the backend, using the sticks and taxi and the attack framework, it gets the data for us for the TTPs via the API, uses MLAI to basically map it against every word, and then gives us what TTPs, etc., and what techniques are actually being used. Now, how this helps is that tomorrow, if you have any report that is available with you and you want to convert it into the attack framework, all you need to do is you can just get that report here, right? You can export this as a JSON. Just save this. You can go to attack navigator. Oops. That should have worked. Give me a second. Huh. Okay. Did they remove the feature for that? Okay, I'll just check why the export part isn't working. But basically, the idea is that you take up any of these reports, right? You add them here, and it helps you to basically map it against any of the attack frameworks TTPs in an automated fashion. Now, for example, there are ways that like for example, there are some things that the MLAI could not find, and for example, there is something that it did find, but you said that okay, this is something which I don't agree with, so you can just come here, you can remove it, and you can add your own technique over here. So you can search for anything. For example, this was spear phishing, right? You can just come here and say, okay, this is spear phishing, and you add it. Now, once all this is done, what happens is you have your entire report mapped out for the attack framework. So for any report that you're getting where people are not necessarily, sending you reports which are according to a framework, you can standardize them to the framework itself. This helps if you are using an attack framework in your system, but due to lack of reporting which your vendors are sending you, which are not standardized in any way, you can come here and standardize them and then basically add them to your attack framework structure in your tooling if you have the attack framework installed. So this is like standardizing non-standardized reports and also uh, sharing them along with any other person you want to share them for the attack framework, etc. You want them to understand what kind of issues you're facing, so you can come here and map it. Also, if you are writing reports, it becomes extremely important that whatever you are covered is actually part of a standard framework. So what you can do is you can write all of that in English, and if you don't want to spend time in actually going back and forth and looking at what TTP it was and what exact technique or tactic they'd used, you can come here, upload your report, and you can let TRAM do the rest and mark all the TTPs that are actually required. Now earlier there used to be a JSON export feature here where you could take it to the attack navigator and we could basically view all of this in this format also. I'll just check why that part isn't working, but you could actually view your things. So these things used to highlight.
And that could be any research blog, right? Anything we just
Anything at all. It doesn't have to be a PDF. So that's what I'm saying. Just try this out for like 5-6 things. Just try this out yourself right now. For 4 to 5 reports, try anything that you want. You can save it as an HTML. You can save it as a anything, and you can try uploading it here. Just try this out for 4 to 5 reports and let me know if you're facing any issues.
So, Dhruv, one thing is, do we this whatever ML has run, do we really trust them? Because it is trying to just generate.
It depends on the confidence percentile. If the confidence percentile is high, you can trust it. If the confidence percentile is low, then you might want to review it.
Did they publish? Have they published any kind of like accuracy percentage?
Yeah, so you will get, so this basically for the attack framework itself, it's not been as a research paper, etc. It hasn't been published, but for the time that I've been using it, it's pretty accurate when the confidence scores are high. When the confidence scores go below say 60 or 50%, then it tends to sometimes misinterpret it, but then we only start figuring those things out. So that's why when you're running the report itself, when you can see the confidence scores, where is it going to go? When you can see the confidence scores here on every aspect, you're seeing like for 44.2%, I might want to review it, right? But for something which is, if I come here and if I say it's 100% or if something is 53%, I might want to review it again, right? But if something is saying 99.3%, this will definitely be on track.
Okay.
Again, if something does not work for you and you say that, okay, these things are, it's giving me too many false positives, you can come here and change the settings also. So you can come here and you can increase the threshold, you can decrease the threshold according to whatever your whatever you think it is, right?
So basically, it's like kind of RE, like reverse engineering. Like you have a report and you map to the map.
Yeah, sort of, but it's basically just helping you to save time. That's all it's doing.
Okay. Okay.
If you had to manually do, if you had to manually do these reports, like if you're doing 3 to 4 reports in a day, and if you start manually mapping it to attack, it will take a very long time.
Okay.
Still, I mean, I am not fully convinced. I mean, if I say like most of the score is around 47%, 48%, and some good score maybe around 60%. That's all. There's nothing which is very high.
That's because you have to still train it, right? These are default settings. So point is, the more and more you use it and the more and more you come here and you click on, so once you click on analyze, the more you come here and say accepted without deleting it, the model will get better.
Okay.
So once you keep coming and accepting it, that means this, it had done properly. If you come here and click on accept, then you say, okay, this is done properly, right? Now, if I come here and if I say, okay, this detected it incorrectly, then I add the correct technique. For example, whatever, I just say file, whatever, right? And I say accepted now. This is basically going to start improving the model. You go to ML admin model, you'll see the scores going up. And if you're seeing these over here, right? Accepted sentences, pending sentences, total sentences. These scores will keep changing, which will basically increase the accuracy of your model.
Okay. Yeah.
So the more and more you use it, the more and more better it becomes. Also over here, if you want, you can even come and change this model as well. I won't recommend doing it because they've done some kind of work on it, but you can come and change this. You can put your own model also if you want. At the back end, it's just a Docker container. You can go inside a Docker container. Let me see.
Dot only sh if you put or just bash.
It should work. Let me see.
Take the Docker name, not ID.
ID will work. Just put sh and then see if sometimes they don't even. We are in. Yeah, we are in.
Okay, that's weird. Yeah. So if you see this, you'll find the ML models here, and if you want to add your own models, you can come and add them here as well. So this is basically in the PKL format. So if you go to SageMaker, if you download your model and you come here and you add that, you can just train your own model here itself and you can use it. So it's completely flexible. I mean, that's the best part, is that you can do whatever you want with this. You can add your training set as well. You can add whatever data you want also. So it's up to you. The more and more data that you keep adding here. So for example, analyze reports and negative, if you open this, if you see this, it will keep adding it here to make sure that your data is getting trained again and again. So the more and more you use it, it becomes very accurate after some. It still is. It's not like I'm not say it's not accurate, but it'll. It's pretty useful in terms of how you want to map your threat intelligence reports out.
So as we go ahead, this train model itself can be all like it's the because here the accuracy shows 60%, 50% and all. But as it's a open source stuff, right? People can keep adding
Yeah,
NLP
so
words.
commits keep happening on this project. The models keep getting improved. At one point in time, the models were really bad. Now they become much better, and people keep contributing to it also. So you can keep adding to it and getting more and more information there. That's not a problem. Tomorrow you say this model is not working for me, I might want to change the model altogether. Go ahead and do it. I mean, nobody's stopping you to do that.
Well, those models can be shared, right? Because as it is a open source, and today at 2022, we should have better accuracy than what we are seeing now.
Yeah, generally yes, but the problem is if you start utilizing the tool, you will find much better accuracy coming up. Because see, at the end of the day, you're saying that take in any data and tell me what is attack framework wise, right? So it's pretty hard to say that you take any sort of data and then model it. If you're receiving specific kind of reports, then you can just train the data accordingly. This is currently in a very generic form. So if you're doing a lot of APT reports, etc., you might want to just get the APT data inside and then train it accordingly. Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, we
Yes,
can.
Sunil. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
So
All right.
this, whatever report we generate, we export it in a JSON file, and then we go to Mitre
That part
attack.
is not working. I don't know why. It should ideally been able to come here and you should be able to add it here and view it. I will just check why that part is not working.
Yeah.
I,
No,
I
I'm
I
just
have
asking the
downloaded
process.
one
The
report. If you
process is that. Sorry, somebody was saying something?
I have downloaded one report. Shall I share in the
Yeah.
chat that you can export?
So the export is working, but I'm not. There was an export for Navigator as well. I don't know if they put it as an add-on or not. Let me just check.
Okay, okay, that I didn't try. I mean,
The
I thought
export is
I
working, but so for example, I've done this before. I will check why this didn't work, but basically something like this, what it looks like. This is how you see it. I'll just check that why that part is not working. Maybe they've switched it around to something. All right, guys, just take a 10-minute break and we'll come back and we'll start off with another solution that we have and we can then work on that. Will Miss be able to run? Yeah, it will. Cool. Okay, cool. We'll just come back in 10 minutes and we'll start.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.